Now get this, it took the Predators until Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Final last year before they faced elimination. Now they face it in Game 6 of Round 2. The President's Trophy winners must win Monday night in Winnipeg or the season is over. A tall task considering the Jets had won 13 in a row at home before Game 4. But that win and past playoff experiences have the Preds believing they're ready for the ultimate challenge.
Well, we had to go to Winnipeg anyway, right? I mean, we're going there anyway. The plane's already booked and we're ready to go. And there's no group that I'd rather be with to win one hockey game than this group.
We know we can win there, and obviously we need a really good effort.
It's going to take everyone. This team's they're not going away. It's not going to be easy for us, and we're going to have to play near perfect to beat this team. And the whole year comes down to the next game, and then the next one after that.
For more on Game 6, we head north of the border now and visit with Sportsnet's Sean Reynolds, who joins us here on the phone. Sean, the Predators were the best team in the NHL during the regular season, but so far through 5 games of this series, it's been the Jets who've had the advantage. Give me the reason why from the Winnipeg perspective.
Well, I think what we've seen throughout this series is that when Nashville plays right at the top of their game, the Jets have a hard time keeping up. The problem is when you have a little bit of a slump, they're there and able to capitalize very, very quickly. They've got so many guys who can put the puck in the net. They can be shut down, but as soon as you kind of turn your back on them, that's when the Jets burn you.
They have been opportunistic, and now the Jets have a chance to close out the Preds in Game 6 and reach their first ever conference final. Sean, we saw the scene outside for Games 3 and 4 up there in Winnipeg. Give me the sense for the atmosphere tomorrow night for this closeout game.
It's going to be busy. There was 18,000 people in the streets last time, which is just an absolutely massive number. It's supposed to be really nice, so it may be more. People are going to be hot. People are going to be sweaty. People are going to be crammed together because there's not a lot of room. They're going to be having a good time. And if the Jets are able to close this series out, it's going to be a very, very excited city.
This is a proud hockey fan base. Obviously, you lost the team at one point. You get them back. To get to this point with this team and have this opportunity now, what would it mean for the Jets to move on?
Oh, it would just mean so much. I was a teenager when the Jets left this city, and I mean, it absolutely gutted this town. It just ripped its soul right out, and you kind of had this feeling that there was just something missing all those years. And so to get them back, that was amazing. They've never been past the second round before. They were almost looked at as kind of those lovable losers. You never knew if they were going to get over the hump. So to see this team to be doing what they're doing right now, I mean, it's just an absolute dream come true. There's very few people in this city who would say they aren't Jets fans right now.
And they've been dominant at home throughout the course of the season and the playoffs, though the Predators, of course, are the team that owns the last 2 wins by opponents at Bell MTS Place, including that brilliant defensive effort in Game 4. Is that the game plan they have to follow tomorrow night to beat the Jets? And do you think they're willing to follow through on that game plan for 60 minutes?
We've seen this Predators team bounce back after every single loss in this series. This has been a really, really resilient group. They're going to show up with their A game. They know how to beat the Jets, and especially in this rink. They won Game 4. They should have won Game 3, but it's hard to play 60 minutes against this team without having a little bit of a letdown, and when you let down, they pounce on you. Well, that's the task ahead of the Nashville Predators right now. They've got 120 minutes of hockey at least to play against the Jets, and that will be very, very tough to do.
Well, there is no margin for error now. That is for sure. It is must-win hockey for the Predators. Should be a lot of fun. Sean Reynolds, thanks for the time. We'll see you tomorrow.
Anytime.